Before we go on, I want to have more of a conversation about immigration. And obviously, there are people who feel very strongly that you can't just have people storming your border and getting in. So crowd control becomes an important thing. But I do want to talk about tear gas, what it is, where it's banned, and why it can be as dangerous. Emma said earlier, it can be very, very dangerous, particularly when you're in a panicked situation because you ingest more of it. The Chemical Weapons Convention, by the way, that's the CWC, the Chemicals Weapon Convention, banned the use of any chemical gases in warfare. It went into effect in 1997. It's signed by 193 parties. It covers 98% of the world's population. Now, things like tear gas, called riot-controlled agents, are prohibited in warfare. Here's the interesting thing. The convention, the Chemical Weapons Convention, doesn't cover domestic use of tear gas. So what are these riot control agents? There are two main types. There's OC gas, which shares the main ingredients in pepper spray. And there's CS gas, which is more commonly known as tear gas. The name is a bit of a misnomer. It's not gas at all. It's actually an aerosol, which sends droplets into the air surrounding areas where it lands. Now, CS, when it comes into contact with the wet surfaces of a person's eyes, their mouth, the inside of their nose, skin if it's wet, breathing passages, it irritates the body's defenses, which then kick into high gear trying to flush out the material. So again, that's why it's worse if you're in a panic and you're breathing in heavily. The result is that heavy streams of tears, mucus, and saliva work to clear the body of these droplets. And as the exposed person coughs or chokes on the spray, they retch up fluids. Eyelids snap shut, by the way, in response to severe burning. Even temporary blindness can occur. Now, when used properly, like in open spaces, for instance, tear gas and pepper spray temporarily disable a person, but getting outdoors can clear most of the symptoms within about an hour. The burning eyes and skin and disorientation have been reported to last longer, however. But tear gas has been known to be deadly when used against people in enclosed spaces, like in cars or vans or homes or areas that are not well ventilated. And while an adult could survive CS gas that's fired into a home, let's say to subdue a disturbed person, a 1989 article in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that if an infant were present at the same place, they would suffer inflammation of breathing passages, requiring at least a month of hospitalization and significant therapy. So it's uniquely different when children are involved. I understand that there are people who understand that there's a reason to use it for crowd control, but this is why it's difficult when there are children involved. Hey, MSNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there and click on any of the videos here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more MSNBC for free every day with our newsletters. Just visit msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up now.